Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Welcome to Dear Suzie, episode 2.
Blah, 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 blah. Blog.
Okay, I've got my heart shirt on. I'm ready for the occasion. I've got my heart on. And I have my iPad here, and I am ready to answer the questions from last week's video. Now, I have to make a disclaimer before I go on, and that is that I am not a registered therapist, although I may look like one. I'm not. And all of the advice or opinions that I give are merely my own, and we all have different opinions about everything, and that's okay. This video is for entertainment purposes only. I am trying to help because I love you guys, but that's it. And I'm an entertainer? Okay, so let's begin. First question. It's from Valstar08, and her question is a Valentine's Day question. Perfect. What are you getting or have already got for your loved ones or BFF, family members, etc. on Valentine's Day? Very good question. Well, the only gift that I've given so far this year has been to my little niece and nephew, and they each got like a Kinder Egg surprise package. It was kind of awesome. It was kind of the hit of the day. The next gift I'm going to give is to you guys, and it's going to be the gift of my voice. I hope you like it. After this question period, we are going to perform for you live the title track of my album, Dear Love. It's going to be the first time that anyone has ever heard it, and it's a live version that my keyboard player, Joelle, and I are going to perform for you. So if you don't want to hear all the answers to all your questions, if you're just passing through YouTube, like a ship sailing through the night of the YouTube night, then just skip to the end of this video and you will see the performance. Yay! Next question. Emily, what inspires you? Wow. Well, what doesn't inspire me? I mean, you guys all inspire me. You guys inspire me to make music and talk to a computer screen. But also, nature inspires me. You know what really inspires me is the ocean. I think I was a whale in another lifetime. Don't make a joke. I love whales. Whales inspire me. My family inspires me. Renovation shows, decoration shows inspire me to have plastic plants. Okay, next question. Fan 1 Taylor. Dear Suzie, my ex is acting odd lately. Awkwardly flirting, watching me from a distance, ditching his friends for me. What's happening? Love, Jesse. Well, it sounds like he likes you, which is great. I mean, you must have liked him at one point too. I would watch though, since it seems like it did end at one point. You know, I'm not sure who ended it or if anyone got hurt, but I would watch getting back into that relationship if it didn't necessarily work the first time. However, I'm not against it. Good luck with it, Jesse. Next question. Dear Suzie, how do you know if it's love or lust? Okay. Love, to me, is a lot more of a calm feeling. There's a lot more trust that's involved in that. You know, perfect example, when you wake up in the morning and you have your morning face on, does your partner think that you look beautiful? You know, if you're sick and you can't give it like 120%, does your partner think that you're amazing and, you know, doesn't ask for anything from you? Lust is a lot more physically oriented. You could think that he or she looks really hot, but you know, there isn't that same kind of natural feeling. Okay, next question is from Canadian Trench Wench. Hi, Suzie. My question is, what's the best way to deal with the situation where you love someone but they don't love you back? Thought I'd ask a Valentine's Day related question. XD, thanks. There's definitely someone out there for all of us, and it's a very sort of unique and subtle connection when two people come together, but it doesn't work out for every two people. And to me, if I like someone but they don't like me back, honestly, they don't see the wonderfulness that is me, and that's okay. And there's someone out there, or a couple people even out there, who do. So my advice is, don't waste the time on someone who's, you know, not your wavelength, you know, and we are all super awesome in our own way. You know, I know that people say that, but we really are, and I think it's all about finding that in ourselves. And then when he doesn't love you back, you'll be cool with it because you love yourself and you know that you have really special things to offer. Next question is from Reborn Mama 44, and it's simply, and how big is it? Well, let me tell you, Reborn Mama 44, it is big. It's big. It's so big. I can't even, like, I don't even want to talk about it right now. It's big. Okay, moving on to other kinds of questions. Floor hockey pro 87. Yes. When you go out shopping and stuff, do a lot of people notice you? I think it depends, floor hockey. Depends on how I'm styling myself that day. Definitely I get seen a lot. Sometimes I play jokes on, nice jokes, kind jokes on people. My big one is like, you really look like a singer named Suzie McNeil, and I'm like, I do? But it's all good. I love it, in fact. Reborn Mama 44. Oh, here's the rest of your question. Okay, I'm sorry. I thought it was simply just and how big is it? Here's your actual question. Why did you get a dragon tattoo? By the way, it looks amazing. I love it. Well, thank you very much. That is very kind of you. I got a dragon tattoo because I am the year of the dragon, which is actually this year. So this is our year, gang, if you're the year of the dragon. And how big is it? Oh, okay, well, it's huge. It's right here. There's a peep. Oh, there's a foot. Oh, he's dipping his foot in the... Oh. Okay, next question is from Mary and L. Pot 4. If I get any of these wrong, they're not your real names, so that's okay. Is there something you want to do so bad, but you still haven't gotten a chance to do it? There are a lot of things. You know, career-wise, I want to win a Grammy. I haven't gotten the chance. But I've gotten the chance to have a couple other awards. I won't show you the right now. What else? I want to buy an RV and drive across the country. I still haven't had a chance to do that. I want to go to the Galapagos Islands. I haven't had a chance to do that. I want to go to Japan. I still haven't had a chance to do that. I want to sing a duet with my ear candy crush, Michael Bublé. Haven't had a chance to do that. There's lots of things. Moving on. Who is your favorite singer/band? That's a good question. I often get asked that question and I never have a good answer for it because I like so many. I grew up on like weird like 70s music, you know, the music that you grow up to you kind of love forever, like Bread and Neil Diamond and America and Simon and Garfunkel. I love all that stuff. I love any amazing like woman singer, you know, like Gwen Stefani, Jessie J. I get inspired by, you know, old school singers women who, you know, trailblazed to get us here. Etta James, Janis Joplin. I love, you know, Metric. I love Broken Social Scene. I love, you know, dubstep music and like rave music. I love Michael Bublé. Yeah, I kind of love everything and anything. And I think a lot of the reason is because I do this for a living and I'm constantly like listening to music and analyzing it. And then appreciating it if it's good, no matter what style or person. I hope that answered your question. Was it too vague to answer your question? I'm sorry if it was. There you go. Next question. MT Fan Forever 1. Nice. Love them too. What is your favorite thing to do in the summer besides tanning or swimming? My favorite thing to do in the summer would be to go to my parents' cottage because there is no cell phone service there. For the longest time, no electricity or running water. Yes, we had to use an outhouse, and it's my happy place. It's somewhere where I can, really chill, to be honest. G said 10. Who gives you inspiration? I think most importantly, the answer would be you guys. The fact that I, love music as much as I do, I want to try and make it forever. And the fact that, it would affect someone even in the smallest way, emotionally, like I get affected by it, or help them, or, give them any kind of emotion inspires me to go on. And do this. And I'm not gonna lie, it's not the easiest gig in the world. It's great and it's fun, but sometimes it's hard, like anything else. And the thing that inspires me to continue is you guys. So, mwah. So heart. So I heart you. I almost didn't O there. 3 Dark Ninjas. Dear Suzie, why are you so gorgeous? Okay. Why can't you share some of your gorgeousness? Well, I'm sharing it right now. I mean, boom, 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 boom. This is going on YouTube where the world can see it. Seriously, thank you very much. That's very nice of you. I wouldn't always say that I feel gorgeous, though. If you're liking it, then you just keep on liking it, and I'm very flattered. So thank you very much, Ninja. You're my favorite Valentine of the season. 3 Dark Ninja. Yes, here's my number. 555-555. Okay. Unfave song lyrics. Do you have any plans for Valentine's Day? I don't. This was my plan, to make a video for you guys and record a song. But that's it. I know. Is that sad? I'm not sad. I feel perfectly fantastic. I might rent one of the Twilight movies. I love them, and it's always nice to think about vampires on Valentine's Day. Gummy Bears 124. What's your fave color? My fave color, even though it's not a color, is black. My second favorite color is red, as you can tell. Hey, here's my this is from Knives Trench. Hey, here's my question. Which celeb do you wish was your Valentine? Ooh, I like this game. A, Jake Gyllenhaal, or B, Rob Pattinson. By the way, can't wait to hear your new album. Thank you. Love ya. Love you too. Well, considering I can't say Rob Pattinson's name properly, it might have to be Jake Gyllenhaal. Okay, XX Xanter XXO. What is the most embarrassing thing you've ever done on a Valentine's date? Do you really, really want to know this? Well, there was one time where I went to the bathroom on a date, and I came out with toilet paper hanging out the back of my pants, and I didn't know. Enough said. Wah, 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 wah. We can't all be perfect all the time. Lillian Girl 15. Dear Suzie, I'm in love with a guy, but he doesn't know how I feel. Should I tell him or what? What would you do? My advice to you is make sure that you're okay if the feeling isn't reciprocated. If you really, really like them and you're going to be devastated if they don't like you back, I would take it really slow and maybe find out before you tell them. If you're super confident in yourself and you're like, you know what, I'm just going to tell them, and if they don't like me, then who cares, at least I tried. That's sort of more my speed. I just find out if they do, and if they don't, then I move on. But my advice is I don't want you to hurt yourself unnecessarily. Black Ops for Life 123 asks, Are you in a relationship currently, and do you have a Valentine? Yes, I do. Thank you very much. And I am. Thank you very much. Baby doll sucker punch X. What is your least favorite song on the upcoming album? That's not fair. None of them. I don't know. I'm supposed to like all of them. I wrote most of them and put them on the album. Aren't I supposed to like them? I can tell you what my favorite song is. Least favorite? I don't know. The one that you don't like the most? That's the one I don't like the most. Okay, I'm not answering that one. Bad Girl Nicole. Hi, Nicole. One more question, then I'm done. Oh, it's about writing. When you write songs, do you have to be in a certain mood? Like, do you have music playing, drinking a certain drink, or write in a certain room? Or when you get an idea that pops into your head, do you sit and write it down? Also, that's like 3 questions. Also, how many songs didn't make the cut of Dear Love, and if there were any that didn't make it? Okay. 1. I don't have to be in a certain mood. I think it helps if you're well rested, to be honest. I've been tired when I've written or hungover and it hasn't gone well. And when I get an idea, I do write it down. And I like to come into writing sessions with ideas, so it's good to bank a bunch of ideas. There are a bunch of songs that didn't make the Dear Love cut, and they might make another album cut. I don't actually know how many, but there were a lot. I wrote for like a year. Okay. Oh, and this is Nicole with how many more questions? Oh, hey girl, just wondering, I probably know the answer, but I figured I would ask it anyway. Here it is. When you have backup dancers for certain shows, do you come up with the choreography, or does Val? Also, how do you choose which shows will have backup dancers? And will we be seeing them at the CD release party? Again, that's like 4 questions in one. Okay, so yes, Val and others have come up with the choreography. I don't. I have come up with some, but it never ends up making it. It's sad. And I pick, whether we have dancers, the vibe of the show. Just what the show is and where it is and how many people and what the energy needs to be. And yes, we will be having them at the CD release, but it's going to be different. That's all I can tell you. Is the CD release, I think, I hope, or I'm trying to plan something really special. Okay, so there's a couple best and worst Valentine's dates. The toilet paper Valentine's date wasn't great. I'm going to put that as my worst. The best, I've had a lot of bests. I'm pretty cliche, and I kind of just like to do dinner and a movie. I kind of love both those things, so Valentine's Day is a total excuse to work, to get my heart on, and to go to dinner and a movie. So, you know, I find a great restaurant and just with like the most scrumptious food, and then I drag them to Made in Manhattan. Okay, Jerome02011. Hey Suzie, I want to know how many songs will be on the new album. Well, this album has 14 tracks. There's something a little different about it, which you'll see when it comes out. But I'm just going to say for now that there's 14 tracks on the album. Dear Suzie, I just wanted that you are so nice and caring. Thanks. My question is, how do you find the time to do your performances, visit your family, and all the other awesome things you do while having to deal with time changes when traveling and traveling in general? That's a good question, because welcome to my life. That's pretty much my life in a nutshell. I have a pretty good, I'm a pretty tough cookie, to be honest. I find, getting sick or like feeling under the weather or being tired is more mind over matter than anything. So I don't really let myself get like that. And I love what I do that much that it's like all worth it. Dear Suzie, my lover and I are living far away from each other. I understand that very well. What advice would you give anyone involved in a long distance relationship And do you have any ideas on a surprise I could give him that day? My advice on a long distance relationship, and I think I am the expert by now on this, is communication. Just, it's so easy today with like texting and, cell phones and Skype and, email. There's so many ways to communicate. And if you're not communicating, you fade sort of out of each other's lives. But I tend to just communicate all day. Like, I'm going to the grocery store. Great text. Or, like I'm doing this, I'm doing that. And it's almost like you can carry that person through your day with you. And I find it works. Special thing, I've had champagne delivered from one of those delivery companies. I love like having flowers arrive to someone's door, or like opening night show, or that's my big thing. I'm kind of like a hopeless romantic as far as like big packages arriving at doors. Okay, Floor Hockey Pro 87. Okay, Suzie, first I want to say that I love, okay. And what should I give a 23-year-old girl who works with kids and has a 16-month-old son for Valentine's Day? Ooh, sounds like she's busy. I would give her, honestly, a night off. I think that would be the best gift ever if you were busy like that. Reborn Mama 44. Okay, Suzie, I'm going through a relationship issue. Well, I told my best friend that I want to take a friendship break, and I told her this because she never says hi to me or talks to me. Do you think that for Valentine's Day I should give her something nice, and how should I deal with this? You know what? If you're on a break, I honestly think there's nothing wrong with breaks. And not like angry breaks, but just like putting life into perspective breaks. And if you take a break from someone and you realize that you miss them terribly, you've really learned something. If you're okay without them, maybe you didn't need them in your life. I mean, I would, send her a note, say happy, or him, does it say? Or say happy Valentine's Day, thinking of you. But I tend to just like to take things slow. Cree7, who knows what that name is. This is something I'm always striving for, and there are times when it gets more than challenging. How do you maintain a wonderful, constant, positive attitude? What do you find helpful? This is a great question. I think we all have that problem. And to be honest, I'm not always positive. And I try really hard to as well. And I think we all do. But I try to remember the great things that I do have in my life, and and just sort of really focus on that. Okay, last question. Butterfly Rocket 84. My question is, I hurt my soulmate so badly, and we haven't spoken for a very long time. Any suggestions on what I can do to repair this important relationship, or even just be friends again? I actually, since that person is the one that got hurt in the relationship, I would actually have to say that you should give them the space they need to heal. Definitely send them a note and let them know you're thinking about them, and also that you want to reconnect with them. But I think if they're the ones healing, that it's gonna be them that needs to come back to you. So I would just suggest give them the space that they need, and wish them well, and try to send as much love their way as possible. Good luck with it. Okay, so that's all the questions, and my keyboard player Joelle Joseph and we recorded the title track to my new album, which is called Dear Love. And this is the first time anyone's ever heard it. It's a live performance, just live off the floor. And this is my Valentine's Day gift to you. And I hope you guys have a great day. I love you all, now and forever. And take this with you in whatever your relationship stage is today. Here it is, Dear Love. Enjoy!
Dear love, Since we said goodbye, been looking for a moment to catch you up on my life. Hey, hey. How long has it really been? My tears are far from over, but it's time to start again. I'm right on the edge. And do you have any kind of advice for healing a broken heart? I spend my every waking hour wondering where you are. You've been tearing me apart, but I'm finally getting over the worst. So I'm writing down my thoughts today, and I have never been good with words, but I need your help so I don't mess up like before. Don't wanna be the one who runs the next time I find someone. Dear love, dear love, dear love. Cold feet had you in my hands, took me by surprise when you didn't understand. No, you didn't understand, but I should have known that love was such a gift. To give it back so easy is to never know what it is. Now look what I missed. And do you have